little game of mine, and he said, no, he don't get on, he don't get on. He don't get on, he don't get on. No, he don't get on, he don't get on. Picking this little game of mine, and he said, no, he don't.
A Texas exotic dancer, Abigail Saldana, was shot and killed by her stalker 2 weeks after finding a tracking device he had placed on her vehicle. After spending thousands of dollars a day on her, Stanley Zelga wanted a relationship. When Abigail declined that, he chased her down in traffic and shot her 3 times. Word. That's crazy, bro. Let me see. On October 14th, 2021, Saldana posted a video showing a GPS tracker she had discovered attached beneath her vehicle. 12 days later, on October 26th, she was shot and killed. Police said Stanley Frank Zelga, a 54-year-old software engineer who had become obsessed with her, had been sending her thousands of dollars and claimed they were in a relationship. When she tried to distance herself, his behavior reportedly escalated into harassment, threats, and attempts to blackmail her. Investigators later determined that Zelga, the 54-year-old software guy programmer, had used the tracker to follow Saldana and locate her apartment. On the night of the shooting, the traffic cameras captured his pickup truck following her vehicle before he pulled alongside her near Highway 183 and opened fire. Her car was struck 3 times, killing her in the attack and bringing a disturbing end to a stalking campaign that had reportedly intensified after she rejected him. That's sad. Yeah, those Apple AirTags are a felony to put, drop, attach, or adhere to someone's property without their knowledge. I found out about it from YouTube and got lucky that person didn't find out. So be careful. Oh yeah, man, people will stalk you. I talked about this shit. I remember there was some type of post, and it was a gender war based type of post, and I was trying to tell the audience, yo, women stalk too, bro. Men stalk, women stalk. And I've been stalked by women. You know, women that I don't deal with. Women that I couldn't even imagine myself being with. And I actually told those girls that. I don't want to be with you. I like, leave this shit alone. Go live your life, nigga. And she wouldn't take no for an answer. You see what I'm saying? I'm a guy, nigga, and I'm telling you that a woman was stalking me. It got to the point, I told you this story already. It got to the point where the club owner told me, don't drive your car over here. You're going to have to get a taxi or an Uber, which I did. And every time I get an Uber, the club owner told me to, when you get the Uber, tell the Uber, make the Uber driver drop you at a designated location. Do not go to your apartment. You see what I'm saying? He told me straight up. He strictly gave me instructions. The club owner that I work for, because I DJ. Goddamn, he's like, bro, get dropped off at a different location. Don't go to your apartment. You see what I'm saying? And the first, second, third time, etc., kept on going. This bitch was following me the whole time, bro. She was following me. One time, I pull out my phone and I chase the car to freaking get the picture of the license plate. She dotted off. Skirt! You see what I'm saying? This is a real story. This is not fake. This shit freaking was mortified. I was mortified. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? I just can't get it, bro. Until this day, I'm still having issues with this one particular woman. And mind you, I never had sex with her. We don't have no connection whatsoever. She is obsessed about something. I think she's a scammer. And I think the walls are closing in on her. So that's what I believe about her. I think she's a scammer. I don't know why she's freaking being like this, but Okay, let me see what another person says. Men are logical, women are emotional. Also men. It's okay to take a woman's life because she rejected me and it hurt my feelings. Bruh. No, it's not okay to take a woman's life because she rejected you. That means you need to keep it moving. Nigga, you got rejected. All right? She ain't want you. Damn, man. Every time I jump on a live stream, now I have a whole bunch of. Yeah, that's a true story, man. And it's still, till this day, happened. Till this day. I got to catch the Uber. I make the Uber drop me off like at a strip mall. There go this bitch right here. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. And it's not just women. You got to be careful all around. Because somebody might not like you. Somebody probably going to be jealous of you. You know what I mean? Depending on what type of life that you live. Damn, I'm freaking like not good right now. Let me see another comment. But as far as nothing is free, a teen girl crossing the street got hit on by a man in his 30s. She said no, she was a minor. He ran her over. Men will off women and children for any reason they choose and for free. Yeah, okay. That might be true. You know, men are emotional. You know, there's some men who can't take rejection. That's true. And there's some women who can't take rejection as well. All right? I'll tell you my story. And I never thought in my life a woman would be devious enough to lie about who she had sex with. I thought only men did that shit. When I was younger, I thought only men would lie on their dick. Be like, oh, I fucked this girl. And like, you know, I'm like, man, these niggas are stupid. And then come to find out women do it too. And I have to sit here and defend myself. I'm like, man, I ain't never fucked that bitch, bro. Me and that bitch don't got no connection. I don't know what the hell is wrong with her. But like I said, this one particular person, she's a scammer. That's why she's doing what she's doing. She's a scammer is a lie, cheat, and a thief. That's what scammers are. So, and then a liar is easy to freaking put on blast. A liar is very easy. Liars don't have no memories. All you got to do is keep asking the same questions. Or you could reiterate the question in a different style. And, you know, then the answer is going to come out different. That's just the truth. The answer is going to keep coming out different. All you got to do is just keep asking the same questions. You know, 15 minutes later, ask the same questions. See if you're going to get the same answer. You're not going to get the same answer because liars do not have memories. They just made that shit up in their head. My parents thought at a young age, never accept or ask nothing from no man unless that's your husband or family member. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. That's another thing. See, my parents, though, at a young age, they told this lady to never accept or ask for nothing from a man unless they're your husband or your family member. And that's another real thing. You cannot accept gifts from a guy that you have no connection with. You know, because when they do stuff for you, they expect something from you. So don't be freaking. That's why when I see ladies on the internet talking about, oh, you got to spend $200 on the first date, that's stupid, bro. That's not even smart to say. That's idiot right there. That's an idiot thing to say, to be like, oh, yo, I need a man to spend $300-$400 on the first date. That's prostitution, bro. You basically putting yourself as a prostitute. Don't you see that? So, and guess what? Prostitutes don't get respect from most people. All right? There's people who do not respect the hookers and prostitutes. So when you come off as a hooker, what you expect? A person is going to treat you nice because you coming off as a hooker. You coming off like a prostitute. The person is not going to freaking treat you right at all. The person is going to treat you bad. The person is going to look at you as a smut. So don't get upset. The energy that you put out there is the same energy that you're going to get back in return. So don't act like that. So come on, stop being stupid, bro. If you really like the person, go deal with the person. If you don't like the person, don't try to trick, don't try to finesse the person. Don't do that. It's gonna backfire. It's going to backfire. Trust me. All right? Don't do that. We see what happened to this young lady, and now somebody offed her. This happened back in 2021. So let me get something straight right here. When people give money to dancer on a club, in the club, they are supposed to get into a relationship with the man who gave you them the money. I thought strippers was there to make money. I don't get it. Bitch, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't even go to the strip club, all right? I only been to the strip club one time in my whole entire life. I'm 43 years old. I only been to the strip club once, all right? Shut up. You sound stupid, bro. A strip club is a strip club. The people that's throwing money at them strippers, they don't even know the name of the stripper. They don't know nothing about that stripper. Now, if you have an obsessive, compulsive behavior being displayed at the strip club, then I'm pretty sure the owner is gonna peep that, and the security is gonna peep that shit. All right, so you're being an asshole. You're being dumb as fuck, bro. Some of these OnlyFans girls or others that make money on content are going to have to hire security. These dudes spending all their money thinking they're investing in a relationship are dangerous. I don't do none of that shit. I don't have no OnlyFans. All right, I don't have no OnlyFans. I'm not gonna sit on the computer and look at a woman and send her money because she's doing something erotic in front of the camera. To me, that's just, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to throw shade at the people that do. That's your thing. That's your thing. That I can't get into it. All right. I don't go to the strip clubs. All I do is what I do is go out to a bar, a sports bar for the most part, or I go to a party, or I go to a house party, or I go to a venue where a comedian or a musician is performing at, or I go bowling, or I will go to a basketball game or a sports game. You see what I'm saying? And then 9 out of 10, you're probably gonna freaking intertwine with a nice lady and have a nice conversation. It works for me all the time. And if you don't have enough finances to go to the sports game, nigga, just go to a party. Or I wouldn't advise anybody to go to a club, to go meet a woman at a club. I mean, it works. It can work. You can go to a club. I done met a girl from a club before. You know, I had a relationship that came out of the club. So, you know, if you're a good person that can socialize with people, then go to the club. You might meet you a nice ting at the club. You see what I'm saying? Or if you have a job, a 9 to 5, I'm pretty sure there's a freaking lady at your job that you like and that you can conversate with and talk to. You know, if that doesn't work, take your ass outside and go somewhere, to a club, or you go to a bar, or you could go to the downtown area, whatever city that you live in, you know, start mingling. It's just that. And then if you get rejected, move on to the next. Okay, I know your feelings might get hurt, but just move on to the next, bro. Move on to the next. We're like, okay, move on to the next. Just talk to another woman. You don't have to be butthurt because you got rejected. Everybody get rejected. Even women get rejected. Women do get rejected. They get upset about that shit. That should be pissing them off. I've seen it before. I've seen that shit before where a woman get very upset. Like, God damn, that nigga don't fuck with me. I seen it. What else? There are men who stalk women and don't give their money to them and still end up killing them. It is still the woman's fault. Is it still the woman's fault that happened? No, the man is mentally unstable. Man, come on, man. And this the shit that you see on the internet. This the bullshit that you see on the internet. I agree, emotionally and mentally unstable because they never seek help. Exactly. Nobody forced him to give her money. He chose to do it. These inbred boys can't take rejection. Fine example of Western women, and they wonder why literally 90% of men prefer to marry outside of the country, which is a real statistics, by the way. Yeah, but that's not what happened. How did they become inbred? Good. Don't tempt us with a good time. Bye. No, your rhetorics, lady, is stupid, bro. You saying that the men that it happens everywhere. That's why I hate this conversation. I hate gender war conversation. Oh, the men are no good. The men are fucked up. The men of this is the dumbest. It's stupid. And then and guess what? How you call this shit right here? Man, hold up, bro. What is up? Hold up. Give me a second. I don't even know how to spell that shit. Okay. Data from the Center of Disease Control and Prevention and major health studies show that about 44% of lesbian women experience rape, physical violence, or stalking by an intimate partner in their lifetime. This rate compares to 35% of heterosexual women, indicating that intimate partner violence is a serious issue across all communities. See? There you go. See what I'm saying? 44% of lesbian women experience physical violence, stalking, or sexual violence by a partner. Lesbian women. There you go, right there. 61% of bisexual women experience similar forms of intimate partner violence. 35% of heterosexual, 35%, 44% lesbian. 35% heterosexual women report lifetime intimate partner violence. That's man and woman. All right? 67.4% of lesbian women who reported lifetime violence identified exclusively female perpetrators. My bad. I'm sorry. Exclusively female perpetrators in those incidents. 67.4% of lesbian women who reported lifetime violence identified exclusively female perpetrators in those incidents. See what I'm saying? So, you bitches that be running your mouths on the fucking comment sections, you need to shut the fuck up and have several seats. Like, fuck out of here, bro. What you talking about, bro? Come on, man. I never in my life went to go hit a woman. I will never stalk a woman. Why? Why would I stalk a woman? For what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gone. I'm out. I don't care. The only way I'm going to care if she's the mother of my child. That's the only way I'm going to stay connected and invested. I'm not going to do nothing to the mother of my child. It's just I got to have some type of cordial relationship with the mother of my child, if we are not together. If we're together, I ain't got to worry about it. But if we ultimately separate, then I got to fucking be cordial with the mother. I got to put my emotions aside for the sake of the child. I'm smart enough to know that, okay? Some guys don't do that. Some guys are vindictive. Some guys won't take no for an answer. And I understand that. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no way in hell I'm going to beat on a woman or stalk a woman. I just don't do that. I can't do it. And my mind is too big for that. I can't do that shit. All I can see is me going to another woman and try to strike up another relationship with a brand new team. You doesn't see it. Okay.